Sound effects and music are two things that is a little bit like magic for your videos, because with the right sounds and the right music, you immerse your viewers to come to a different world. Last one for you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about magic, but movie magic and cuts and music and sound effects and all that good stuff, that I know. I really hope that you enjoyed that short little skit in the intro and all those drone shots. Mwah! Beautiful. If this is your first time watching me, I really hope that you're going to enjoy this video. And if you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you've been to my channel for a while now, then you probably know that sound effects and sound design and good like cinematic music, that's my kind of jam. I really like being able to use all of those things in a combination to create epic content. And when it comes to elevating your videos, I don't think there's anything that helps as much as sound design and good music does. And I thought I'd show you in this video how I go about to find my sound effects and what I do when I'm searching for my music and what kind of service that I use, because most of you maybe don't know that I'm using Artlist for both my sound effects and my music. And I've actually been using Artlist ever since 2019 when I first started to make my cool B-roll sequences. And I remember when I found the poker B-roll song that I used, like it was such a perfect fit for the video that I was making. And ever since then, there's just been more and more music coming in. And I think they have like a daily upload schedule right now with music. But when you're first signing up for Artlist, it might be a little bit hard to know what you're going to search for and how you search for stuff and how you can find the good sound effects and what kind of sound effects that you want to have. And I thought I'd show you the way that I do it when it comes to my videos and also the sound effects that I do. The first thing that I do on Artlist is usually go in and then choose on the genre that I want to have in my video. So say, for example, that I'm making a vlog, then I would go for some electronic lounge kind of vibe in my video. And depending on how many songs that I've been using lately and how many videos that I've made, you can either sort from staff picks or by newest or top downloads. I personally like to sort by newest because then you find the most like unused songs and the most new and up and coming songs. And I think it's a great way to give you a little bit more inspiration when you create your videos. As you can see here on Artlist, there's a bunch of different songs that we have now that we've chosen our genre. And as you can see here on the right side, you have the sound wave off the song or down here in the middle. And the good thing about having this is that when you start to get comfortable with editing to the beat of the music, or knowing how a song looks, if you can say it like that, then you can also start to see what kind of song that you're after. I know that it might sound weird, but for example, if you look at this song, then you can see that here in the beginning it sounds pretty slow pace, but then here we have a beat where something happens, and if we play it back, a little bit of slow pace, and then when we get here, Ah. So being able to see that makes it so much easier to find your music, and just being able to scrub through by clicking the point in the song where you want to listen to makes things so good. And it's also a great way to speed up your entire workflow. And as you saw in the beginning of the video with the drone shots, there was a song that was very like smooth and felt very epic and very cinematic. And the good thing is, if you go into genres on Artlist, then they have an entire category that is cinematic. The thing is, when you try to find the right music for your song, you also have to dig a little, you know, click through the different songs that you have in front of you and try to find the right one that fits your footage, because it's very important that you have the right music for your footage. I mean, if you were to have some sort of like child music smacked onto a drone shot, it wouldn't really work. It would feel kind of wrong. And it's a little bit of that magic that we talked about in the beginning of the video. So try to scrub through the different categories that you like the most, and then scrub through the songs. Let it take time, because usually the best songs are found when you spend time to listening to them and cutting them together as you want them to be. And talking about cutting, just because a song is in a specific way doesn't mean that you can't cut out the best part of it. For example, if you have a calm song in the beginning and then you want to have like the big hit coming faster than towards the end of the song, then you can just split it, put it together, and then boom, you have a shorter version of that crescendo in the song and for your footage. Sound effects is kind of like the sprinkle on top to make sure that you elevate the video and take it to the next level compared to just adding on the music. And the good thing about Artlist is that they have super high quality sound effects, and you have a bunch of different things such as whooshes and transitions, and you have transportation, all that stuff. And sometimes you gotta spend a lot of time finding the right sound effects because the library is huge. But for example, the drone shot that you saw in the beginning, I wanted to have something that made it feel like we're actually flying through the air. So I wanted to have a little bit of wind. So what I would do is that I would type in wind. Simple as that. And then we're gonna listen through what we got. Isn't that stormy weather? Sounds pretty good. Something that we can use. I'm gonna save that. And as you can see in the footage, we are flying over a river. So I want to have something that is like river, maybe like a little bit of forest ambience. Let's see, river, forest. Oh, here we have it. So good. When you're searching for sound effects, it's very important that you spend time, because spending time is what will make or break your videos. And when you have all your sound effects in place, such as, you know, maybe the whooshes when you're flying past something, or maybe a little bit of birds or rain or whatever it might be, then you can also go in and adjust the volumes of the sounds, because this is going to be crucial if it works or if it sounds like it's just added in there. And it's very important that you tweak your sounds. For example, if you have a woodpecker that is like, then you can tweak that and make it sound like it's far away by adding reverb to that sound and just increasing the reverb so that it kind of fades out and then lowers the volume, and then you have like, so it sounds like really far away. Another thing that I usually like to add into my videos as well when it comes to the effects is adding in a low pass filter. In Final Cut Pro, one of the things that you can do is drag a fat EQ and then drag that onto your sound. And then you move the playhead to where you want the song to start fading out to the low pass. And then you scroll all the way down to mode 5 and then choose cut, set a keyframe, and then move a couple of frames forward depending on how long you want it to fade. And then set another keyframe and type in 250. And that gives you this muffled effect. As you can hear on my voice right now, is a and using that effect is a very good way to like increase the intensity of what is going on in the frame. I can't stress enough how good I think Artlist is with their immense music library, but also sound effects. And I'm gonna drop a link down below if you want to sign up. And thanks so much for watching. Really hope that you learned something from this video. And if you did, please do give it a thumbs up. That'd be highly appreciated. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.